Lotus Squad, welcome back to Lotus Tarot TV 444. And before we get into these messages, I want all of you guys to hit that. We can get these messages out. It does help with the algorithm. So guys, be sure to do your part. And yeah, y'all know what it is. Be sure to hit 444 if you guys are ready for the messages, because watch out. It's a trap. Okay. Now today I was going to title this, They're Lurking Heavily, but for some reason, I just feel like It's a Trap is more fitting. Hello, ML. Welcome to the stream, sweetie. Glad you could catch it. But I just have to say, and I want to share a little bit of a mini story time with you guys because the energy is crazy. Now, let me just say, and thank you to those of you who hit the like button. I see y'all out here. Y'all showing out today. Y'all showing out. And for those of you who don't know how to do it, it's okay. Just go ahead and X out of the live chat box and hit that like button and then join us back in the chat box. Okay, so the little mini story time that I wanted to tell you guys today, it was an interesting day. Let me just put it that way. And the amount of people that have been following me around or just downright staring at me or following me or attempting to follow me, these things have occurred today. Now, I didn't really feel anything like danger or anything like that. Maybe with certain people, but I noticed that there's definitely a lot of attention. So we're getting a lot of attention. A lot of people are turning heads as it is. And hello, you guys. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. Now, I really feel like we are magnetic right now. So we're really attracting all kinds of attention and all kinds of people. And this could be in the form of good attention or, not so good attention because, people are crazy out there. But what I noticed especially, and it's weird because there was someone that I came across on my way home. And this person was like, "Oh, you're so beautiful. Can I get your number?" And so y'all know how I am. I don't want to be mean. So I was like, sure. And of course, I gave him a fake number. And I noticed something interesting about this character. It was really strange because I was trying to at least be friendly from that point. I mean, it was kind of awkward. He was just kind of like staring. And so I was like, "Hey, so what's your name?" And he was like, "Oh, I don't know." And so I'm really just kind of like on the inside, I'm looking like this, like, "You don't know? Well, you better find out because that doesn't sound good. That sounds real suspect to me." But I didn't say that. Y'all know how it is, but I was thinking it, right? So then I started playing coy. I was like, okay, since you don't know your name, when he asked me how old I was, I said, "Guess." And he was like 30. And now listen, I don't mind, I'm 28. I'm almost 30. But usually people will look at me, and I've never heard anybody say that age before. So it struck me as odd. So I said, I've never heard that age before. I guess you hear something new and learn something new every day, huh? And I said, "Well, that's what's up." And then I said, "Well, how old are you?" I didn't say whether he was right or not, since he was playing games, since he doesn't know his name, right? Now he's just lost, right? So, I played back. And he was like, "Oh, I don't know." So I'm thinking in my head, you don't know your name, you don't know your age, and you're asking me all these questions, thinking that I'm going to answer in kind, but you can't even answer simple questions such as, "Hi, what's your name? Hi, how old are you?" Just trying to strike up a conversation since you're so bold enough to ask me for my number, which you received a fake one, to begin with. But the point is, little weird things like that. It's strange to me. Thank you, Trees. Now, I gotta say, you guys, if you guys want to hear the rest of the story, I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and catch up, because 23 people and 7 likes. Something is strange here, y'all. I don't know what it is today, but we gonna have to get it together, okay? Because we ain't about to do this here, girl. But I just found it interesting, because that wasn't the only encounter that I had today. Now, your girl was taking care of her business, and, I was feeling good. I got my yoga in today. I almost didn't get my yoga in, but I was like, I know I don't feel like doing it today. I'm going to do it anyway. And so I felt really good. After I got it done, I was just zooming out the house, and I took care of my business, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live. I'm a little tired. Hola, Demented One, ¿cómo estás? And welcome to the Lotus Squad, and welcome to the live stream. But I just think it's interesting, because like I said, that wasn't the only encounter that I had today. On my way home, I decided to walk the rest of the way because it was so beautiful out today. The sun was out, and I just looked up in the sky, and I'm like, I've never seen the sky so blue. I was so shocked that I even though I was by myself, I said it out loud to myself. I'm like, I've never seen the sky this blue. So, I was like, okay, I'm gonna soak it all in. I'm gonna enjoy the day. And it's funny because before I get to the other encounters, on my way off the bus, he was trying to ask me, where are you going? And I just felt this weird feeling. Like, I didn't feel like I was in danger, but I felt like he wanted to take advantage of me and figure out where I was going, so he could either lurk and, find me or whatever. Now, again, I know that I'm not all that, okay? But my thing is, like I always say, pay attention to your intuition. And I felt funny. And so, like I said, since the day was beautiful anyway, I was like, I have a feeling I need to get off of this bus, and I'm just going to walk the rest of the way, because it's a pretty day anyway, and it's not that far. So I get out and I walk past these 2 gentlemen, and one has a dog, and they're just standing on this property. I guess they tore down a house there. So it was just a tree and grass in between a house and a little office or whatever. And as I'm walking past, they look like they were speaking about something confidential, just how they were kind of like, heads tilted down and kind of looking real secretive. And so I thought nothing of it, but something told me to look back, because y'all know I like to wear my headphones. But like I said, I never leave the house without being strapped. So I was good anyway, but something told me to look back. And while they were standing by the tree talking as I was passing by, now all of a sudden they're walking behind me. So I decided to cross the street. And as I crossed the street, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if y'all are trying to follow me, but right now I don't really trust anybody, especially since I've dealt with gang stalking, and you can never get too comfortable, and you can never drop your guard, because you never know, you never want to you never should get comfortable in life in general anyway. So when I crossed the street, I was kind of keeping an eye on them, and I wasn't walking too fast. So they, just in case they were following me, look, I've kind of just slowed up a little bit. And so then I decided, let me stop staring at them, because they're probably confused as hell. Why is she staring at me? And I happened to look over, and the guy with the dog just disappears. I shit you not. I had to stop in the middle of my walking, girl. And I was like, oh no. I know that we don't have any teleportation devices to my knowledge. Something is not right. But the other dude was still walking. So then I crossed the street again. And I'm walking past the park at this point, just kind of still confuzzled and perplexed about what had just happened. And I just happened to look to the side. And the other gentleman that I still saw walking happened to be at the park. And God's cat of creation, you're definitely onto something, because that's how I felt too. But I was a couple of steps ahead. We all need justice. Welcome to Lotus Squad and welcome to the live stream, sweetie. So little instances like that I noticed, and I was paying attention to it. And so that's why I wanted to title this reading, They're Out Here Lurking Heavily. But really, I feel like it's just a trap. It's a trap, because with the first gentleman, not wanting to answer questions and wanting to know everything about me, I'm thinking, oh, hell no. And he was like, where are you going? I said somewhere, so before I got off the bus. So he doesn't know a damn thing, and he got a fake number anyway. So stay woke, y'all. Stay woke, because they really are out here lurking. And beware of the traps. I don't know if you guys noticed that. And this is actually a druzy for ML, to answer your question, sweetie. This is a druzy. And it's, of course, the Hamsa. Thank you very much. And it's funny that you bring that up, because that can also help with protection, you guys. And of course, like I said, I stay strapped, so we're good. But I just feel like that's the energy for today. So if you guys have been getting a lot of attention today, some of you may have, in fact, been approached, and maybe they asked you for your number. This is Appreciated Jasper. And of course, with Garnet and Onyx. I made it myself. And look, I'm feeling myself today, girl. But yeah, some of you guys are really starting to notice a lot of people noticing you. And it could be, like I said, good and bad attention. So it's a mixture. But I want to just clarify something about needing to pay attention and to keep your eyes peeled. Like I told you guys in the last collective, to watch your back, your front, and your sides, because it's a trap. And y'all need to watch out. Now, this is not to scare you or alarm you, but this is just to make you more aware of your surroundings, because, of course, like I said, energetically, there's just a lot of panic going on. Hello, Just Me. Good to see you. There's a lot of panic going on, and there seems to be a lot of friction. And at the same time, simultaneously, we are finally starting to see signs of our manifestation. So I've been noticing a lot of orange, right? So the color orange. And it's funny because, okay, let me tell y'all this story about the butterfly. This was so cute. Y'all know I love butterflies. Earlier today, I saw first of all, it started with a moth, right? So at first I saw a moth. I almost stepped on the poor thing, because I was moving so fast. But he got up and he flew, and he was like, hey, damn, watch where you going. That's kind of how he flew off. And I was like, oh, I said out loud, I said, I'm sorry, Mr. Moth. Usually I like to call all insects Dilbert, because I just think it's really cute. So we're going to call the moth and the butterfly Dilbert. We're going to do the moth Dilbert number 1, and we're going to do the butterfly Dilbert number 2. So Dilbert number 1 almost got messed up. He almost got jammed up and stepped on, but he in the nick of time, he moved out of the way. Now, isn't that kind of symbolic of what I was just kind of touching on when it came to my experience on the bus today? Similar energies. Now, Dilbert number 2, right? It was an orange and black butterfly, and it was so cute. It had such a cute little personality. I was laughing because it was flying over 4 or 5 cats, and they're all looking at me because I usually feed the cat. So they're looking at me like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? We sitting here waiting for these crunchies, girl, but they try to hustle me out of the crunchies though. You know what I'm saying? And I know they try to hustle me out of these crunchies because I'm not the only one that feeds these cats, right? And so, I'm looking at the butterfly back to the cats and stuff, that while they're looking at me being all demanding and shit like they pay bills, I'm like, y'all, I saw that y'all ate Y'all are good. And then I saw Dilbert number 2, and he was flying, and he was like, hey, you know, just the way that he was flying, it was like, he was so happy, right? And I was like, oh, hey, y'all know I talk to the animals. Y'all know I do that. Remember, y'all have seen some of my monthly zodiac readings where JJ, which is a blue jay, that's what I call JJ. You know how he's always like, hey, hey. You know, that's how they sound, right? I'm always like, hey, JJ. Well, you know, I was like, hey, what's up, Dilbert number 2? You know, I said, I like your spirits. I said, you so cute. And this Dilbert number 2 was bold with it. He was really he was flying over the cats like, yeah, I see y'all all ganged up, trying to jam my mom, you know, jam Mr. Lotus up and shit. And so he flew down and he swooped down purposefully in front of one of the cats. And one of the cats was like, he was like, no. And Dilbert was like, no. And I was thinking, really? So I said, Dilbert number 2, stop showing out in front of these cats. And before you get jammed up and eaten. And it was weird because after that encounter, I stood there for a little bit and watched Dilbert number 2 show out for a little bit. You know, I was like, you know, I'm gassing him up and shit. I'm like, okay, Dilbert, you know. And then when I was on my way to go take care of some more errands, I noticed that Dilbert number 2 was following me. So I want to touch on these two right now. And first, I want to start off with the moth. Now, a lot of people overlook the moth when it comes to identifying spirit animals. A lot of people don't understand the symbolism behind that, but it's really interesting because when it comes to moths and butterflies, they both correlate in a few things when it concerns their symbolism. And so when it comes to moths especially, okay, I want to touch on this because some of you guys may be seeing butterflies and moths. Pay attention to the color, by the way. But let's just start with the moth itself, right? That is usually, especially when they come to your door or they're around your home, that symbolizes and indicates that a passed on loved one is making their presence known. It can also represent protection. Now, the symbolism for moth is about the intuition. It's about the esoteric. And it's also about metamorphosis, because just like the butterfly, it has its time as being, you know, I'm not sure if it's considered a caterpillar, but you guys get what I'm saying. They both go through metamorphosis. And right now, I really feel like we are embodying this energy. So we may have been dealing with a lot of chaos. We may have internalized a few of these things, but now we're starting to transmute that energy and to translate that darkness and anxiety, fear, and negativity into positivity, into motivation, into, you know, inspiration, and tapping into our intuition more and more and developing our gifts and strengthening them. Now with the butterfly, the same goes for that as well when it comes to metamorphosis. And specifically paying attention to the color of the butterfly can indicate specific meanings. So my own interpretation of this orange and black butterfly that I saw today, like I said, I've been seeing a lot of the color orange and especially the color red and yellow. Now, these signify the root, the solar, and the sacral chakra centers. And these are the lower self, of course. But when these chakra centers have been cleared and we have recharged these chakra centers, therein lies where this newfound power and ability to manifest is starting to develop. And we're starting to see that in the tangible realm more and more. Now, just from what I identified as well when it comes to intuition, we definitely are starting to grow spiritually, intuitively, and there could be a lot of messages that we're receiving currently through animals. So we already talked about cats, and even cats have, you know, specific meanings for, you know, whatever color that they are. So pay attention to that, especially with birds and winged creatures. Now, some of you guys could be seeing dragonflies, ladybugs, and of course, butterflies. And this is a beautiful time to start seeing this energy, because now I really feel like we're starting to embrace newness. We are embracing this energy that we are surrounded by this spring. And it's a beautiful energy. It's a mixture of energies, like I was touching on with my little mini story times. So there's the good, the bad, and the indifferent, and even the ugly. So what I'm seeing with the ugly is, remember how we've been talking about this air sign, you guys. This person is really just, they're showing out. They're showing their ass for real. And this person is going in circles right now. You know, they act impulsively, they speak impulsively, they talk in circles, and this person is just an overall ticking time bomb. Okay, I mean, you never know what will set this person off, when they will be set off, or even why they've been set off, because most of the time, this type of person reacts to perceived slights. And, you know, when it comes to our energy, I really feel like some of us may be feeling a little bit scatterbrained. There could be somebody that has used their anger or projected their anger at us in some way. And this could be in the recent past, presently, or something that we may be dealing with here in the near future. And it's interesting that we're talking about this type of person, because when I had posted that video of my childhood abuse, that was supposed to be something positive. And someone named Carolyn Reed, yep, we're going to put you on blast, baby, since you want to publicly talk shit. We're going to go ahead and set the record straight. And this person decided or proceeded to tell me, what makes you think that anyone wants to hear your emotional instability? And I'm thinking, what are you talking about? That doesn't even make any sense. If anything, the only emotional, the emotionally unstable person that I'm seeing here is you, because this was supposed to be something therapeutic and allowing others to, whoever may have dealt with the same experiences, allowing them to have a voice and to release any unresolved emotions from that experience. I wasn't freaking out in the video. I wasn't doing the mostiest, I wasn't even doing the mostest in the video. I was just speaking from the heart. And so this type of person, they're just going around talking a lot of unnecessary shit. And most of the time, it doesn't make any sense. Now, when it comes to us, the reason why I feel like we have this mentally scattered energy is because we're trying to take care of everything. Now, let me just say this, you guys. If y'all are still dealing with not being able to find toilet paper and paper towels, because it's been about a week, going on 2 weeks now with some of the stores around me, and it's not making sense, y'all better go online and get what you need to get and make sure that it comes from the US. Okay, because there were a few places from China, and I'm not trying to be funny, but just with some of the reports, I decided just to get it from the US. So if you guys are having trouble finding certain supplies or whatever, y'all better go online and figure it out. Because I was like, why didn't I think about this? Why am I going here and going there and going everywhere looking for something that they don't have? But what strikes me as odd about this, guys, is why is that not coming in? But then you have all the food, y'all got everything that you could ever eat, but y'all don't have that. And then when I ask the manager there, they don't know when they're going to get it. That doesn't make sense. Then there could be a lot of other things, especially when it comes to external pressures and just responsibilities that we need to take care of, that could be making us, go in circles. Maybe we're thinking about something over and over, thinking about something that somebody said out of anger as well. That could also be that. And just overall trying to figure out what we need to do and trying to hold out and find out what's going on with this current situation. There seems to be something here where 3 of Pentacles reversed, I really feel like a lot of people just are not willing to collaborate. And I touched on this in the last collective where I reached out to some light workers and spiritual advisors. And it wasn't for personal gain at all. It was a simple message where I did the last live stream titled Calling All Light Workers. And I wanted to share this with as many people as possible because I was led to do this by my guides. And that was the only thing that I reached out to them for, and just to see that they were just not receptive or not really willing to, come together and unite for the same cause. That's where this energy starts to come in. And so it seems that everybody else seems to think that their ideas or opinions are better than everyone else's, and they're not willing to be receptive to anyone else's input. Some of us could be dealing with friendships and just relationships in general, where people are just not willing to compromise and they're not willing to meet in the middle. So this leads to everybody trying to do things their own way when it comes to trying to work towards the same goal. But then all it does is just prolong the progress or process of attaining said goal. Now, I also feel like some of us are deciding that there are a lot of people like this that embody that kind of energy that we don't want to work with anymore. We're not interested in collaborating with certain people here, and we would rather go it alone because it just seems to bring about more stress when we deal with other people and trying to collaborate in some way. Now, I also see with this strength reversed, some of us could be dealing with a Leo, and I really feel like there's a lot of ego clashing going on here, and that could definitely be why people would rather just stick to what they think they know rather than being open-minded and willing to step outside of their own comfort zone and to understand that they don't know everything and nobody will ever know everything, period. We learn new things every single day. And I really feel like there seems to be a lot of people that are very forceful. So someone could be trying to force their opinions on others or to force their point of view, to force the way that they feel or see things on other people and just feeling like might is right. But therein lies the issue of why there's a lack of collaborative effort here. And I definitely feel like some of us could be dealing with an air sign for sure, because this is, and it could be in particular a male here, where this person is just really impulsive. They're reckless. They move way too fast. So they may pop off real quick. They may get angry very quickly, or they speak too quickly and listen too quickly. So they don't take a moment to think before they speak, and they don't take a moment to process the information that's being received, because they want to come across as though, they know it all. We're definitely in the presence of somebody that thinks that they know it all and presents themselves as such. And most of the time, this type of person says ridiculous and absurd things that hold no weight, but they would swear up and down that what they say matters and that what they say is relevant. Hence that person that I mentioned earlier with that comment. It's kind of funny how all these energies are tying together, right? Now, let's go ahead and lay this all out, because wow, yeah, there's definitely a huge ego problem for real. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my God. Let me lay this out, because when I go in, I'm gonna go in. This is crazy. Now, as to the lurker energy, there seems to be a lot of people here that seem to really have insecurity issues. They have this arrogance about them. So nobody can tell them shit. Everybody else is a nitwit. Everybody else is wrong. And all of this. Now, be kind. I'm going to give you one time. I've never seen you in the stream before. And I'm not sure who you're referring to. But please, if you're a troll, baby, please don't do it today. But if you're not, and if you're referring to the energies, then agreed. Because I definitely see that whoever this is, somebody that has approached us with an empty cup, and even people that have approached us with some sort of love offer or some sort of offer in general. This right here speaks volumes. Because there's no love when it comes to certain people. And be kind. I don't know what you're saying yes about. Please clarify. Because we move very quickly in here when it comes to trolls. And I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. Because there's been a lot of trolls coming into the stream lately. So, you know, no disrespect to you. But I'm just trying to make sure the energy stays right in here. Now, 4 of chalices. Okay, baby, cool. Be kind says she's with me. Good. Yes. Well, welcome to the Lotus Squad. Welcome to live stream, girl, because yes, this right here, I really feel like somebody is not over certain losses from the past. So somebody's still thinking about their exes. Somebody's still hurting. Somebody's still angry. Somebody is still just not emotionally in the right space. I mean, look at the visual here. It seems that there are a lot of ties or soul ties to certain people here that have yet to be severed, all because someone is holding on to someone or multiple people here from their past where the situation was just unrequited love. And so now when they receive an offer that's actually legitimate and worth something, worth a try, now I'm seeing that they can't even see what's being offered to them because they're still, you know, with their head in their hands, you know, boo-hoo-hooing and we win, you know, about something that can't be changed. They're still angry about, you know, giving all of their love to someone and not receiving it back. And some of us could be dealing with that type of energy as well. And we could be working through these energies. And we know that right now is not the time to deal with anybody new. So when it comes to our energy, you know, we realize that we're still trying to replenish our cup. We're trying to get our cup full again after being sucked dry by people that have just talked us in circles, and we've been going back and forth with this person. I'm hearing that somebody doesn't appreciate shit. And we'll get into the rest of these here in a second. But somebody's feeling like they're not appreciated. They haven't been seen. But here's the thing. When it comes to other people that we've had to walk away from, I'm also seeing that energy with them as well. So if something didn't work out from multiple people from our past, friendships included, I'm seeing that they're still stuck on the past themselves. And they refuse to remove their head from their hands and to start anew. Somebody is holding on to many different people, holding on to certain friendships where they've realized a long time ago that they're not really friends. Thank you, Pretty Irresistible. I just saw your comment. Thank you, sweetie. They're still holding on to people where they know that they're not true friends. They could still be holding on to hope, trying to, you know, establish certain relationships with family members where they just they won't change, you know. I'm also seeing a lot of materialistic people here that seem to hold on to their possessions. They want to hold on to their things, and they always want more. They're never satisfied and they're never happy with what they have. And so this is because they're still holding on to certain people and certain things and situations out of fear. They're afraid to start fresh and to walk into the unknown, which is what this visual really reminds me of. Because as you can see, there seems to be a lot of cups coming our way. So we're definitely receiving a lot of offers, but the challenge is being able to see through the facades and the masks that people wear. New people and people from the past. I don't give a damn if it's family, friends, exes, or whatever, new love offers or whatever, because everybody is here when it comes to this energy I'm picking up on. We've given so much to a lot of people here, and right now we're taking some time to go inward to try to clear our minds. So guys, I'm really hearing that some of you guys would do very well with yoga. And the reason why I keep suggesting that is because just from my experience, breathing exercises that come with yoga and just the poses, they really have a way of going deep within the self and allowing you to release anything that's blocking you energetically, emotionally, mentally, and even physically. It allows you to purge any unnecessary or obsolete thought patterns. And it just overall makes you feel good about yourself. You feel accomplished when you're done with the workout for the day. You feel refreshed and renewed. You're sweating. You're releasing toxicity from the body. You're releasing toxicity emotionally, and it clears the mind. And the more we stay consistent with that, the more results we will see. Right now, a lot of us are really starting to identify the things that we need to release. And right now, there could be a lot of confusion. Everybody is confused about, what's going to happen later on down the road when it comes to this current situation we've been dealing with. What's going to happen, when it comes to you having to start fresh and to take that first step into the unknown. Some of us are really in a fear-based state of mind, and that only brings about this poverty consciousness that repels any blessings that awaits you. So what I'm seeing is whoever you're holding on to and whatever material things you're holding on to, whatever thought forms you're holding on to, if you've been greedy or dealing with greedy people, if you've been dealing with materialistic and shallow, people, surface level people, then it's time to release it, because some of us have been holding on way too tightly out of fear of the unknown. Simple and plain. Maybe it's because we've known a lot of people for so many years. We put so much into certain relationships and friendships here that it just seems like a waste to let it go now after everything that you put into it and everything that you've been through. But I think deep down, the more that we go inward, especially when it comes to those that not only do yoga, but those who are partaking in meditation, that will definitely help you to release anything that's holding you back or anyone that is holding you back. Now, when it comes to you building your empire and making that consistent effort to, learn new skills and to master your craft every single day, and regardless of whether you feel like doing something like, let's say, exercising. I mean, a lot of people have a hard time staying consistent, such as myself, because it's always about, I don't feel like doing it right now. But if we push past that feeling or that initial feeling of I don't feel like doing it, or that thought of, well, it doesn't make sense for me to do it anyway, if we break past these limiting belief systems and just break past the whole I don't feel like it thing, and we push through it anyway, even if we don't feel like doing it, therein lies where we start to see progress and success. Staying consistent will allow you to build the financial security that you're seeking as well. There could be a lot of people here that are just really possessive. So they view people as objects. And therein lies the emotional disconnect. And some of us may have been holding on to hope with this kind of individual, only to realize that this person is incapable of emotionally connecting because of that ego, pride. Somebody is all about instant gratification. They don't want to work for anything that they desire. So let's say they want love. It could be a Sagittarius here or someone with Sagittarius in their chart where they want to see results now, now, now. They want to jump in the bed now, now, now. They want to jump into relationships now, 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 but they're not willing to put in the work to establish a real connection. They're not willing to put in the work to heal themselves. They're not willing to put in the work to truly build an empire. And that takes years of consistent effort. Even when you don't see results, keep going and keep pushing forward. And see, this is also where I see the disconnect, because a lot of us are really starting to transform from this lackadaisical type of attitude towards our goals. And we're starting to identify the people around us with that type of attitude. And we realize that, people that can't balance their emotions properly, or, they're just really abrasive. I also feel like there's someone here that just only wants sex because they're still not over, many people from the past, and they're not willing to heal themselves, but yet they either want a relationship right away, or they want that intimacy, but they're not willing to work on maintaining it. There's somebody here, even with friendships here, and I've experienced this recently where I finally decided enough is enough and I'm done, where, when you start to feel like you're doing all, you're making all the effort, you're putting in all this work to try and keep the lines of communication over and, open, and to continue to keep trying to figure out, hey, do you want to hang out? Hey, do you want to do this? You're making an effort, but then you start to see this person doesn't ask how you're doing. This person doesn't, make an effort to see you. This person, even when you try to present them with, hey, do you want to meet up? Do you want to hang out? Do you want to do this? They're not going to make this effort here. And this is why we're keeping to ourselves more so as well. And there seems to be a lot of conflict with people because their ego, they're not in touch with their emotions at all. And somebody's definitely insecure here. And in order for them to mask their insecurities and their inferiority complex that they tried to mask as this superiority complex, they have to act grandiose. See, a lot of us may be dealing with a narcissist here as well, where they can't feel anything for anyone. They've shut themselves off emotionally. And so it's not necessarily anything that's wrong with us, but some of us may have been feeling that way. Like, wow, what's wrong with me? Why won't this person make an effort? And then we start to go, to internalize some of these things. But then we identify later on, the more time that we spend with ourselves, we start to see, you know what? I'm a bad bitch, or, I deserve way more than what I'm settling for, and I've been deserving way more than what I've been settling for. And this person, I don't even know what I saw in these people. After a while, you'll get to that point because somebody has tried to call, or somebody is trying to call, and they're trying to have a booty call. Look, they're trying to have a booty call. And they're just trying to fill some bottomless void that they refuse to work on. And we're not answering the call. So some of us may have gotten a phone call from a private number, or a number that we don't know, or maybe we got a phone call from somebody that we have their number saved, but we just have yet to block them. But at this point now, we're blocking the call. And we know deep down inside that we have to make a change, because we see that when other people refuse to make positive changes in their own lives, we know that there's no relationship, no matter how hard we try, no matter how much effort we make. And right now, what I'm seeing is somebody's definitely making an offer. And this is advising you to turn it down. It's okay to miss this perceived opportunity, because really, once you look past the surface, it's not really an opportunity at all for anything positive. And somebody is really on that bullshit, because somebody could already be in a relationship here, or somebody is wanting to reunite with an ex here, or an ex is trying to come back to somebody, and they know that they haven't changed. We know that they haven't changed, and we know that they're not ever going to change. But somebody is really wanting this, and they're not being honest. So they'll try to get back in just being friends with benefits. They just want to sleep together and act like they don't want to, connect emotionally or what have you. But I don't think that that's true. And I think that they know it and we know it. It's just someone doesn't want to admit that. Now, some of us are really fearing these creative blockages that we're dealing with currently. And right now, I'm just going to say this. Being an artist myself, okay, when you deal with creative blockages, there's obviously something going on within the sacral and the solar chakras here, especially within the root chakra. So notice that she's wearing these red shoes. And I just got through saying that I've been seeing, a lot of orange, yellow, and red. Some of you guys are blocked. I mean, this is even, showing me that that's what's causing the emotional blockages here, is the blockages within the solar, sacral, and root chakras. So guys, focus on that, but don't fear your creative blockages, because when we're experiencing these blockages, on the surface, it looks like an inconvenience, but it's really an opportunity for you to rest. A lot of us just keep going and going and going, when really we need to sit our asses down. And this Five of Swords reversed in the outcome speaks volumes as well. Now, we've already come out of a time, or coming out of a period of loss. So we've definitely already walked away from someone here. A lot of us may be having this defeatist attitude, or we're dealing with people with a defeatist attitude. Oh, it won't work out anyway. Oh, I expect to fail, or, oh, I expect things not to work out, or, oh, why try anyway? You know, really pessimistic, and they're defeated before they even try it, and work towards what it is that they desire. We're moving away from this, and I think a lot of people are really pissed off about that, because they're being forced to have to look at themselves rather than using us as a distraction to stroke their ego. There could be a lot of resentments concerning someone's mother here. There's a mother here that's definitely not a nurturer. And I've been seeing a lot of references with that. I'm seeing a lot of references where somebody has been reckless with our hearts and reckless in general. And a lot of us right now are ready for change. We're open to change. And I feel like somebody here that's all in their ego, you know, and they're just not willing to admit the truth, or not willing to, you know, they're not able to hear the truth about themselves. They want to change, but they're not willing to do the work to do it. Now, somebody's trying to come back, you know, they're really stuck on something here. They're stuck on stupid, or they're stuck on people that don't give a shit about them. It could be somebody with long dark hair here that's been saying some bitter things here. I see some earth energy coming out, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn as well. And I'm hearing Leo. I don't see it in the cards, but I'm hearing Leo. And I really feel like somebody is stuck in the past for real. And they're sinking right now. Look at this. They're stagnant. They're not making a move because somebody is overthinking things. We've got to stop overthinking things. So let's say if we're doing a lot of planning, how we're going to do this, how we want, you know, we want everything to be perfect with, you know, whatever it is that we're trying to create. That's going to wear you down. Dealing with people and going back and forth with these types of people that, you know, just they're reckless. They're careless with their tongue. They're careless with their lives. They're careless with their money. They're just stagnant in life. Then they're not really looking to move forward. They'd rather stay in the same place because it's comfortable. They don't want to leave their comfort zone. There's somebody here that's really stubborn. My way or the highway type of energy. They want they want yes men around them. They may say that they want somebody that has their own opinions, but really, when you talk to them and you express your own opinion, and if it differs from their own, then you start getting this type of energy where they start talking shit, or they start trying to berate you, or appearing as though they have all the answers and that you need to agree with what they have to say because they know better or they know best, and they're just stuck in their ways here. I see a lot of family references, you know, when it comes to that energy as well. Somebody needs to watch how they talk to people, because, you know, the things that they say impulsively, you know, or the way that they say things, it's really not conducive to establishing any sort of relationship with anybody. You know, they don't know how to talk to people. And I really feel like somebody needs to cultivate self-love, because that's the reason why they continue to attract people that don't give a damn about them, is because they're not working on themselves and they're not loving themselves. They're seeking outward for validation. Somebody is all about doing things in excess. So they sleep around excessively. They drink excessively. They smoke excessively, you know. They can never just be sober and never just be celibate for a few days, at least, you know. Doing the mostiest. They skipped doing the mostest and then just went all the way to doing the mostiest all day, every day. And then they wonder why they're stuck in the same position here. Somebody is definitely an energy drainer. They're codependent emotionally, so they need other people to feel good about themselves. They need people stroking their ego to feel good about themselves. And when they don't have people to do that, when we call them out on their BS and we don't enable them, they then have a problem with it. And they start calling you out of your name or trying to make you feel bad for being who you are because they don't want to hear the truth. Seeing fire energy come out again and earth energy coming out again as well. Somebody's really going to get some bad news. They definitely know that they're blocked for sure. Multiple people have been blocked. And now they're really looking back on everything that we said to them. And they're stuck on it because they know that we were right. And we've already moved on here. There's been a lot of gossipers, people gossiping. And so that's why people definitely got blocked. People in the family are gossiping. We finally grew tired of, dealing with the drama and the nonsense. I'm getting that someone here has tried to establish a relationship with somebody, and whoever they wanted a relationship with didn't want the same thing because they knew that they deserved better. They knew about the gossiping and what's been said behind their back. They knew that, especially when it comes to friendships and family members, that they weren't good people at all. Hey, Jane. Welcome, sweetie. Hey, Terry. Welcome to Lotus Squad and welcome to the live stream. We drop these bitches like a hot potato. Because enough is enough. We're done playing with the games. It's a trap. Somebody's trying to trap someone here, or they tried and failed. Somebody could be drinking, trying to mask the pain, drinking to cover their tears or to mask their tears because we moved on and we're not looking back. We're not responding to phone calls. We're not responding to emails. We're not responding to text messages. Most of us have deleted our Facebook page. I know I did, and I'm not going to reactivate it. I feel so much better, y'all, not being on Facebook, for real. I really do. I feel so much better. Back in the day, I wasn't able to stay away from Facebook. But now we don't care about being involved with the games. We're not dealing with people that drain us here. When they see you happy, they try to make you unhappy. When they see you doing well, they try to sabotage your efforts. Or they try to make you feel like you're incapable because that's how they feel about themselves. And I think a lot of us are starting to wake up to that fact. Somebody was really hoping to come through for real. And now we're not talking. Look how he's looking at us here. We're not even message not received. And if we received it, it's getting blocked. Calling from a private number, going straight to voicemail. Leaving voicemails, we don't even listen to the first second. We just delete it. Once we hear the voice, hey, it's nope, delete. Any emails? Oh, nope. Don't even read it. Delete. And they're still looking, waiting. They're not going to get what they want. I see 3 males that came out, you guys. The Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Prince of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Wands. They're all trying to reach out. So a male fire sign, earth sign, and air sign for sure. They're trying to reach out and they can't find us. So especially if, to those of you that relate to what I said about deleting my Facebook, they're really freaking out because that may be the only way that they can reach you. They may not even have your number. So maybe they're trying to call your friends, call your family members to get a hold of you. And they soon to find out we ain't talking to them either because they've been playing games and gossiping as well. And we've been done with them too. We shut her down. And they're lost. So they're out here setting out traps, trying to get you to respond and react. They find out they're blocked. They try to circumvent that just to end up blocked again. And again, as many times as it takes. See, you know how we talked about how we've been gardening? Continue to work with the earth to get out in nature here. To those of you that are working on getting promoted in your career, or you're working on establishing long-term financial security, the more you're consistent and the more that you realize that holding on to all these people and things are just dragging you down and weighing you down, and you finally release them, and you release them from your mind as well. So you may have already released them from your life, but now it's time to release them from your mind, your body and soul, and from your heart as well. And the more that you invest in yourself, and the more you invest in your vision, that's where you start to see true spiritual healing. That's where you start to see that your money is working for you now. You're not investing your money in the new technology and the new iPhone, and you're not investing your money in entertainment and all that extra stuff. Hell, I've even been contemplating just canceling Netflix, canceling my little PS4 subscription. I might not do that though, because I do like GTA 5. But the point is, those things that we're doing waste time, and it takes away from the time that we could be using to invest in our vision. And so a lot of us are really starting to look at where our money is going, where our time is going, where our energy is going. And we put all our energy into all of these people that have been blocked, people in the family, ex-friends, blah, blah, blah. God's chaotic creation, you silly. Why did I hear you saying that? I'm not about to play with you. I love you. You're so cute. I just need y'all to know that whatever you guys want to do, you can do it. Just stop thinking about it and do it. That's always been my problem for a long time, even with this channel. Oh, I got to make it perfect. I got to look perfect. I got to say perfect. I got to be. And it really held me back. I was looking at what people were thinking. The comments were bringing me down. I was looking at, the negative comments anyway. That was bringing me down. I was looking at the lack of views and looking at what everybody else got going on and comparing myself. And I finally realized, you know what? Fuck it all. Because I realized when I stopped doing what I love to do, this channel, and living in my purpose and living in my calling, I was really unhappy with life. So all those people that I was holding on to in the past, I really realized I'm not interested. I don't like them. They disgust me now. The people that I used to date, they disgust me now. It's like, what the hell was I thinking? I must have been awakened because I was asleep for real. Sleeping on myself, sleeping on my dreams, and overthinking shit. But it's time to stop. It's time to start doing. Start overdoing rather than overthinking. Thank you, James. Hey. I really feel like now there's definitely going to be someone that's going to come in. They want something long term. When it comes to relationship here. So, especially to those of us that want marriage or we want a deeper commitment, we don't want all these one night stands. We're not settling for less anymore. We're not looking at people and how they look, because we've done that in the past. And I'm guilty of it too. I'm looking at the surface of the person, not realizing the ugly that comes with that beauty. So whatever is packaged nicely, all that glitters is not gold. And we've definitely learned that as well. We're learning our lessons. But guys, meditation, yoga, and investing in yourself, investing in your business, investing in your vision. This is what will bring emotional fulfillment. Finding your soul family, such as the Lotus Squad, for example. If I never found y'all, I don't know where the hell I would be in my life. For real, I would probably still be getting high, wasting life, not amounting to anything. But now that I found y'all, I will never settle for less again, ever. There's no going back. And I think a lot of us are really starting to see that too. And that might be a little scary for real, because now we're changing. There's definitely something here where there's a confession. Somebody's going to come out and speak how they truly feel about us, or they're wanting to make an offer here. I also see that, we're tapping into our creativity and we're really starting to develop intuitive abilities for real. But then we have this Nine of Swords. So guys, if you guys have anxiety and depression, I do have a collective or a channeled message rather, that I posted about this. Check that out. But just to kind of touch on what I mentioned in there, I really suggest exercise, sweating it out. I also suggest, let me go ahead and type these out, you guys. So what I take, the supplements that I take and the supplements that, truly are beneficial for these, depression, anxiety. I use tyrosine and phenylalanine because that helps produce more dopamine, which definitely improves alertness and it improves the mood. This also, omega-3 and magnesium, which I didn't know affected depression in a positive way, but omega-3 and magnesium, you can get that in multivitamins, or, get omega-3, of course, and then find a multivitamin with magnesium. That helps to improve mood. And another thing that I use is vitamin C has a good effect on this, especially with energy levels. So I know with depression, you're feeling sluggish, you don't want to get up, and especially yoga, changing your diet. So start eating more greens and more fruits. If you're noticing you're eating a lot of meat and you're wanting to transition, I'm trying to become a pescatarian. Thank you so much, Terry, for the donation. I appreciate that. When you change your diet, I notice when I eat a lot of meat, you're taking on the vibration of what you're eating. So that the saying goes, you are what you eat. So when I noticed that I replaced, eating more carrots and celery and just, more lentils and trying to eat more veggies more than I'm eating meat, and trying to eat more fish, such as salmon, catfish, even, what is that fish called? Damn, I forgot. What was the other one? Whatever, you get what I'm saying. Eating fish, eating more fruits and vegetables can really help you. And adding those supplements can really help you. Now, if you guys are having trouble with sleep, because some of you guys may be having some nightmares, Some of you guys really need to pay attention to who you're hanging around, because people may be sending you psychic attack because of what you've confessed, or because of you being open about who you are and not giving a damn what anybody thinks about it. I suggest that everyone take this melatonin. Now, honestly, I used to smoke to help me sleep, but y'all, you will never guess what I did with my life. I quit smoking, y'all. I quit smoking cigarettes. I quit smoking green. And those were some of the hardest things I thought I would never let go of. Out of all the things that I've ever done, those two were really, I thought I was never going to get rid of them. But once I stopped and I replaced them with moving the body, getting off the couch, not watching Netflix all day, getting out in the sun, getting that vitamin D. I'm not talking about the other vitamin D. That's all nice and hunky-dory, but celibacy can also help as well with energy levels. No FAP. And if y'all don't know what that is, don't, attempt to do that for a month and see how you feel. Don't pleasure yourself. Try to move past the urges of the body, the desires of the flesh, and really make an effort when it comes to especially losing weight. So doing yoga, 20 minutes, start off small, taking a walk, do a 20-minute walk. Start small. Listen to your body. If you're real sore and you're starting to hurt in some places, or maybe you're working yourself a little bit too hard, you need to slow that ass down and get some rest. Meditation can definitely get you acquainted with some of the thought patterns that may be holding you back as well, and really tapping into the subconscious, because this right here, I mean, look at this. Look at what's in the background. You've got witches in the back. You've got a cloaked individual here in the back. They're faceless. You can't see who it is. You don't know who it is. Even the witch is just black. You can't see who she is in the background. Pay attention to who you're around. And there's definitely some people that are a part of the brotherhood that's manipulating us all, making us feel fearful, taking away our sleep, leaving us on edge, making us anxious, giving us nightmares. Some of y'all need to stop tuning in to the news. Stop tuning in to these mainstream media outlets. Now, there's nothing wrong with staying up to date with what's going on around you, but there comes a point in time where certain things are outside of our control. And the only thing we need to be looking at is what we can control. So you can control your thought forms. You can control your routine. Switch it up a little bit from time to time. You can control what you invest your time, energy, and money into. Don't succumb to fear. Tap into your creativity. Meditation. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself harshly with some of the thoughts that come up. Just observe yourself. Get to know yourself right now. Because there are a lot of people out here that you need to watch out for, because it's a trap. Some of you guys need to practice prayer, calling onto your higher power. Use Archangel Michael. I swear by him. I'm telling you. I know I be gassing Archangel Michael up. I know he'd be up there like, yeah, you like that, right? And I'm like, damn, Archangel Michael, you zooted it up. You zooted it up. You zooted it up. And then Archangel Michael like, hey, just really reach out to your higher power and reach out to your ancestors. Pray. Talk to the divine. Be silent and still enough to listen to the divine. But now's the time to create. When you're angry, transmute that anger. Or if you're sad, transmute that sadness into art, into music, dance even. You don't even have to do yoga. Get up, turn some music on like I do, just blast the shit and just start dancing. You could clean the house. Hey, 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 hey. Sweep the floor, you know. Do this move right here. You know, you're working your core and shit. And then when you drop it like it's hot, you know, you can work your glutes, you know, and you can work your hamstrings and shit. You know, get moving. If you're sitting still, all you got is time to just think. Think. Get out there and start talking to JJ's out there, man. I always talk to JJ. JJ's like, hey, I'm telling you, blue jays sound like that. Like no other birds sound like that. Hey, and they go, hey. You know, when they're pissed off, they're like, hell no. You know, you're like, all right, JJ, chill out. You know, talk to the butterflies. Talk to your animals. Some of y'all may do well with getting a support animal. Cats, Poppy, I'm telling you, Poppy, oh, look, Poppy, oh my God, I said Poppy before. He came up to my leg just now, y'all. He's right here. I shit you not. He knew. He always knows. My son is just, I mean, I'm getting chills right now. He is a very special boy. Mommy loves you. You hear me? You want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? Come here, baby. Come here. Come say hi. This is my son, Poppy, everybody. It's my boy. I love you. Okay. Well, let me put you down. I love you, boo-boo. Thank you for the love. I'm almost done. That's my son, y'all. That is my son. He is a very, very special boy. He always knows when somebody's in distress. And that's so funny how I brought him up and he came right up, y'all. He knows. Some of y'all would do well with a support animal. I don't give a damn if it's a bird, a dog, a cat, a rat, a snake, a lizard, a gizzard, whatever. Whatever it is. It's your world. Okay? Take your pick, but do something. Instead of thinking, you know, drinking, thinking and drinking. Just put all that shit away. And get that ass moving. You need to shake that rump or do something. Okay? Don't tune in to the smear campaigns and the gossip. No, his name is Poppy like this, ML. But he should be Poppy Chulo, huh? Poppy. Sometimes I call him Pop and you don't stop. And ooh pee pee. Poop, poopy, ooh pee pee. That's my boy, man. He be putting up with my shenanigans, man. I'm telling you. He lets me kiss his belly. He doesn't let anybody else do that, man. I'm telling you. He's quick. When people start touching him and he doesn't like it, he makes it known. But when I be getting on his nerves, he's such a sweet boy, man. He likes to cuddle. He likes to get kissed. You know, I be kissing that tum-tum because I love him to kiss in his belly, you know. I said, can mommy kiss in your tum-tum? That's my boy, man. Wow. Wait, and she kept saying puppy. Go ahead and get her a puppy, baby. You know, I mean, I understand it's a lot of money, you know, to take care of an animal, but the emotional support that comes with that is just that's everything that money can't buy. So I definitely suggest it. But yes, Crystal, and I completely agree. A lot of people don't realize how intelligent and yes, powerful animals are. You know what's one of my favorite animals though? Birds. I don't know if y'all have ever sat and watched a bird, how they just be looking around and stuff, and then, you know, how they walk and stuff, and then, you know, their little facial expressions. And then when they be getting all mad and shit, and they be puffing up. Like, birds are hilarious to me, bro. And what's funny is I can see the bird in me sometimes. You know, I'm just like, oh, you know, tripping out and shit. And I know everybody's like, damn, you know, she's really intense. But, you know, I fucks with her though, you know. But I see the bird in me. I see the cat in me. I love all animals. I don't give a damn. I love all creatures because their love is absolute. There are no conditions with their love. And they have definitely an ability to heal. But I notice a lot of people in my family don't like cats. And that's a narcissistic trait. I don't know if y'all knew that. Huge narcissistic red flag right there. You don't like cats? Motherfucker, I like all animals. I don't discriminate. What's wrong with cats? One time, my grandmother said it looks like they're looking into your soul. They are. There must be something impure within your soul that you're insecure about. Then, is what that sounds like. But that's weird to me. How does somebody not like an animal? People are a lot worse. Shit. Just go check out my childhood abuse story. I've never experienced that with Poppy. You know? Jane said, I'm scared of cats and dogs. Jane, you need to face your fear, baby. Did something happen to you in your past? Because most of the time when people say that, something happened to them when they were a kid. They came across a cat or a dog. They either got attacked. And most of the time it's because the owner, they take on their owner's energy. You know, that's real shit. Everybody, I'm telling you, even people that don't like cats, they like Poppy. You want to know why? Because that's my son. I had that boy when he was the size of my palm. He is me. And he also got his own personality and shit. You know, I'll be gassing him up sometimes. He be doing a little bit too much. You know, he probably gets that from me. Well, of course he does get that from me. But, you know, everybody loves him. You want to know why? Because when you give an animal love, they know it. But when you see an animal that's mean, it's either in survival mode and it's feral, or their owner is to blame. But I say, Jane, I challenge you, sweet pea. I challenge you to face your fears. Go to one of these, you know, places where you can adopt an animal and just go and see if you connect with one. Face your fear, baby, because that's that 9 of Swords, right? I challenge all of you to face your fears. Now, one thing I don't think that I will ever be able to face is heights. I'll climb up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'll, you know, if there's a ladder, you know, I'll probably walk up like a half-size ladder and shit. But other than that, hell no. You know, I thought about making myself go skydiving, but I'm sorry. I don't trust anybody with my life enough to do that. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can do it in my head, but I don't think I'll ever do that. But when it comes to things like, you know, phobias with animals and stuff like that, I say face your fears. Because I used to be really afraid of roaches because they look ugly. I didn't want them touching my skin. Look, I'm tensing up right now just thinking about them. They just look ugly. But there's nothing wrong with them. They ain't gonna be up in my house though, dirtying my shit up and eating food up in here like they paying bills. But now I kind of think that they're cute in their own way, as long as they far the hell away from me. Just by watching other people having them as pets. Watching them crawl on me, though, I can't do that. I can't. No. Now that right there, I don't want nobody facing that fear. Hell no. God's cat crazy shit. I hate roaches. You know, they look so, have you ever just looked at their eyes? You know, I mean, I don't know what the fuck. Why? But they've been around for a long time, though. It's a trip. They've been around since before us. Yes, they are everywhere. It's ridiculous. And one thing I do not like are the big ass tree roaches. Hell no. Flying at me, they sound like a little mini helicopter. Hell no. No. Get the fuck. Where's the raid at? Where's the flamethrower, bitch? Because we will not be doing that around here. Oh no, look, let's stop talking about that. Look, he itching his shit. Tree said, I'm scared of snakes. Now, you know what? I understand that. But when it comes to like pet stores and stuff, I would say, at least just give that a chance. Now, one thing I really do want is a pink-toed tarantula as a pet. But if I saw a tarantula here, bitch, I'm going to try to scoop it up into a jar. But I'm running the hell up out of here. Shit, they can continue to pay the bills. I'm done. But as a pet, I can do it. But anyway, wait, James said roaches are a sign of negative energy. I mean, it depends. If there is an infestation of them, most of the time, yes. But I mean, they're natural. You know what I mean? So on one hand, yes, but on the other hand, not always. Terry said, "Oh, hell no." Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I done tripped y'all out. My bad. I guess they have a purpose too. Yes. Now, you know what? The only thing that I don't understand, certain creatures. I was staying with my ex one time and we got a bad case of bed bugs, and I never in my life ever want to go through that again. They were so goddamn dirty. I got the powder, I got the spray, I got rid of them. And it took a minute because they're dirty as hell. But that right there, why the hell? I heard somebody in Home Depot when I used to work there. He was like, he was a country dude, right? So he was like, one thing I've always wondered was why God made bed bugs. I wanted so badly to say, sir, I don't know who you are, but you are an earth angel, because I've been wondering the same shit. Let me know when you get the memo. Because what? And then fleas and ticks. I can't stand them. And unfortunately, when it's flea season and shit, Poppy's got to stay inside. I gave him a flea bath today, actually, and washed everything. I hate that. I don't know what they're for, but I guess they have a purpose too, but they all get on my nerves. But yeah, y'all, this has been a good little chit chat. Wait, Jay said, "Oh my God." No, they are no fun. I will never forget that experience ever. And I'm thinking, y'all can't look, I'm over here. I got the little cups for the bed frame. I got the pot. Like, I wasn't playing, y'all. I got the bed. Look, you can get the bed covers from Walmart to zip up the box spring, the mattress, to zip up your pillows. Like, I got it all. I was not playing, bro. I got the home defense. I got the purple spray. I was not playing, bro. And I'm thinking, just keep the fucking house clean. Get it together. Because y'all got me out here looking like an exterminator, and I ain't getting paid enough for this shit. Y'all are tripping. Clean your ass. Clean your space. How do y'all live like this? Why am I dating you? The fuck? That really made me thoroughly upset. I was traumatized for real. I should make a video about that trauma in my life. Shit. He said, "I'm shocked you like Blue Jays. They're a warning of a thief." James, you are highly mistaken, sweetie. And you know what? Let me take that back. In cultures, different cultures have different meanings behind certain animals, right? But what I do is I include all the cultures in their symbolism, not just one. I've never seen that as symbol, the symbolism for a blue jay. Usually I see that as a sign of intuition, abundance, love, prosperity. The blue jays are really fierce when they're attacked. I'm definitely like a blue jay. I don't play. But most of all, when they find a mate, they mate for life. So yes and no, James. Y'all here, don't be spreading misinformation like that, fam. Because every time I hear blue jay, I feel better. That's me personally. So maybe we're just different strokes for different folks, which is fine. But JJ got my back all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's my ancestors talking to me through blue jay. So, but when I hear crows, I've been hearing crows recently, and that in my people's culture, Native American, y'all know I'm mixed up with everything, but I'm just saying they symbolize crows as being symbolic of death. Now, other cultures see it as prophecy and good luck, which, yes, that could also be true. But every time I hear crows, I just got through seeing, something. Just let me just say it. The symbolism is accurate, at least for my case. So you just got to kind of try and see, you know, view all of the meanings, not just one, and you'll have more of a broad perspective. And just kind of when you see these animals, especially pay attention to how your body feels. And that will also give you an indication or a sign to what they mean for you. Because I mean, just like I said, with different cultures having different meanings behind these animals, different people could identify with these animals in a different way, positive or negative. So it just depends. James is like, all right, I hear you, you know, stop all that talking and shit. All right, y'all. Look, and Red Robin, yum. You know what? You know what kind of birds I like too? I like the cardinals because they're cute. And the little female looks all brown and stuff. I never knew that. Oh, you know what, Crystal? I just saw your Jane said she hates dragonflies. Why? Dragonflies are cute. And they're a good sign. You don't say that. Jane, I'm going to have to give you a spanking, girl. Send me your address. My email is mistresslotus777@gmail.com. You need your ass whooped. And Crystal is talking about, wait, and mosquitoes. Now, yeah, mosquitoes get on my nerves for real. Okay? They need to go on somewhere. I don't have time for this mess. Look, Crystal said they're pretty, CJ. You know what? You out here showing out, girl. Oh, she said they're horrible in Tennessee. Why? It's not like they hurt anybody. Jane, I just had a visual of you trying to swat dragonflies. They don't even look right. Girl, I'm through. I'm not even about to play with you tonight, girl. I'm logging out. You know what? Y'all are hilarious, bro. Hummingbirds. Wait, not for public, says hummingbirds. You know what's funny? I've only seen one hummingbird in my entire life. And it was so cute. You can't even see their wings flying. It's just so fast, you know, and shit. And they're like, doo, 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 doo. I'm like, damn, you zooted up for real. Zooted up 3,000 and shit. But they are cute. And hummingbirds are a good sign. You know, I actually have some wind chimes. And they, you know, the little hummingbird ones with the spinning wings, like when the wind, you know, and then the wings are like, and then, you know, you got the little ching ching, the chimes and shit. You know, I got the little, you know, I'm hooked up out here, you know, decorated and shit. All right, let me get out of here. Wait, she said, wait, Jane, I like bats. I really do. They're cute. There's one time, look, I was in my goth days, we used to smoke in cemeteries. Please don't judge me for this, y'all. I was really young and crazy as hell. But we smoked in a cemetery one time. And this bat swooped down in my face, girl. And what was weird is I felt no fear. I just didn't want the bitch to bite me because I didn't want to have rabies and shit. But it swooped down so low, like it was saying hi to me. It was weird, but they're cute. Wait, not for public said bats. Oh, no. Y'all need, you know what? Y'all need to get your gangster up. You need to get your street cred up because y'all out here looking real soft right now. I'm through with all of y'all. Wait, that was probably cool though and creepy. Yeah, it was cool and creepy at the same time. That's exactly the best way to describe that. And deer. Wait, Jane, you like deer? I like deer. There's this one time when we were, okay, listen. So we were at this, what is it called? Brays Bayou. And this is an area where they actually have like a big old creek. You know, there's a lot of wildlife. And one time, you know, I had made a mean potato salad and shit, you know. And so we decided, this is when I was still dating Knucklehead, and we decided to have a picnic and stuff. And it was so weird. We were all just smoking, eating some tater salad and shit. And for some reason, one of the deers just kind of popped out of the wood area and just stared at us. He was staring at us like, state your business. Why are you here in my habitat? Who sent you? But at the same time, when I saw his family come out, it looked like they were genuinely curious. I wanted to pet him. But, you know, Wait, I know I used to be out in the street and they be flitting around. Flitting. Ducks, geese. You know what? This is not the Nature Channel, Discovery Channel. Y'all need to get your asses home. Wait, little bats are cute. Yes, but can still carry disease. Look, oh, I love foxes. You know, I like what is it? Red panda? No. Is it a red panda? Or is it a red? What am I thinking about? I'm probably thinking about a red panda, but foxes are so cute. They're like dogs. They really are like dog. Like if you watch them and, you know, if they're domesticated and stuff, or, you know, even in the wilderness, you know, there's people that go out there all the time. I love watching that stuff. And they really do act like dogs. And raccoons, I see them all. Now, one thing I don't like is possums. I mean, they're ugly and I feel bad for them. You know, the little babies are so ugly that they're cute, kind of like pugs, but I don't like them. That's so mean. Look, Jane listing all of them, like she wrote them all down just to type about. Okay, coyotes. Okay. I like it. What about hyenas? They act like dogs too. The only house in the woods I lived in. Oh my God, that sounds so nice. I would love to have a house in the woods somewhere away from city life and just being in the quiet, listening to, you know, the frogs and, you know, all the little nighttime creatures and shit, and just, you know, just lay out on the grass and look at like the starry night and whatnot, and, you know, just enjoying the vibes and shit, you know, just vibes, you know, vibes. Me too. Terry say, yeah. I do not like possums. Wow. Shikaka, not for public. What in the hell are you talking about? You know what? That's my cue to get my ass up out of here. I love the country life, but I love Miami. You know what? I can understand why, because you get to go by the beach. I love being by the water, you guys. Honestly, if I had to choose, I would probably choose being by the beach than the woods. But the woods come in as a close second, right? Ace Ventura and the bats. Oh my God, you silly. That's funny. Well, you guys, it has been fun. Your girl needs to get some sleep. And I want you guys to really take that time to get your mind right. I'll be coming on here every day, like I said before. So don't worry. You know, we'll have more times like this for sure. But I really challenge all of you to push yourself outside of your comfort zone and to challenge yourself. You know, if you guys can't go out and walk outside, because I used to do that all the time just to get an excuse to get some sun, I would walk around for about a mile or two and then follow up with some yoga. But whenever days are, you know, when it's rainy or, you know, whenever I couldn't get outside, you know, just from shit weather, I've got a little yoga mat. You know, y'all can find that at, I think you can find it at rainbow.com, or you can find a relatively cheap one. I got mine for about $5. It's purple, you know, but I got a little yoga mat. And so on days that I can't go out, I do yoga. And honestly, I'm wanting to, you know, once I get past the beginners yoga, I want to do the intense, because I used to do Pilates. And there's a little bit of a difference between yoga and Pilates, although they are very similar. But Pilates is more like toning. So I might, you know what, that just reminded me of something. I might do yoga and Pilates when I want to start advancing. But anyways, stuff like that, I think would really benefit you guys. And don't forget those supplements, y'all. Make sure that you guys are able to take these things. I mean, I don't want to give you guys health advice without you guys knowing what you're able to take and what you're not. But I swear by tyrosine. I swear by, you know, the other supplements that I've mentioned, just because they really have made a difference. Even when I was, you know, back in the day, like I said, you know, I used to be about that speed life and doing stuff like that, or even drinking, smoking can cause depression, but drinking and doing all that extra partying type stuff, that can really screw your brain up permanently. So that was really how I came across tyrosine and phenylalanine. And honestly, it changed my life. And creativity and moving the body for sure, and diet change. I think that would help a lot of you to get over some of this fear mongering that's going on, and just to work past any blockages that you guys need to work through for sure. She said, every time I take vitamins, I get pregnant. Jane, you need to start being celibate, sweetie. You need to start, you take the supplements, but you need to put the vitamin D down, girl. Okay, you know what kind of vitamin D I'm talking about. It may be good and dandy, girl, but you know what? It's time to cut it off. You need to cut it. You need to cut. Yo, I swear, every time I talk to y'all, I just be in such a good mood. I'm not gonna lie. When I'm not talking to y'all, there are times where this energy, especially to the empaths out there, this energy is brutal. It can be brutal. There have been times. Oh, I also wanted to say too, watch out for caffeine, you guys, because I've noticed when I drink caffeine, I end up staying up almost all night for some reason. And it screws up my vibration. So, it may be bringing it up higher a little bit temporarily, but, I notice little things after I drink coffee. Now that may not be the same for everybody, but just pay attention to your body and see what works for you. But caffeine can really screw up your sleep cycle. Drinking before bed can screw up your sleep cycle. And it can deplete your energy as a whole. You know what I mean? It affects our mood, especially caffeine for sure. But just see what works. Try a few things out. And yeah. Look, Jane said he a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. Girl, Pisces moon in this bitch. Shit. But that's what's up, you guys. Wait, she got a chocolate thunder. Girl, you know what? You need to step up out of the storm, girl, because you doing the mostiest. Wait, I'll keep him away. I'll stay away from the vitamin D. All right, I'm proud of you, girl. Let us know how everything goes. You know what I'm saying? Check back in with the squad and shit, we got your back, girl. I know, Chrysalis, she talking about chocolate thunder. Girl, I've never heard anybody refer to somebody as chocolate thunder. Jane, come on, girl. Yo, that's hilarious, fam. Wait, not for public. I just looked up at the chat and not for public said, yikes, Jane. Wait. Yikes. Damn. Jane, you're going to have to tone it down, baby. She said it's going to be hard, girl. It's called self-discipline. You can do it. Everything in life is hard. Girl, don't let yourself get weak for the vitamin D. See, girl, look, he must be really good. Damn, I'm actually having second thoughts about my advice for you. Girl, if it lifts your spirits, girl. Shit, his skin is gorgeous. Girl, you're so cute. Y'all are hilarious. She said, wait, not for public, said sexual chocolate. Okay, you know what? That's enough. Y'all doing too much. Oh, I'm a style. Hey, I've never seen you in here before. Thank you. Poppy says thank you. He knows he's cute. He gets it from his mother. But welcome to Lotus Squad and welcome to the live stream. Just in case you're just joining. But yeah, you guys, I've had a great time. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. And be sure to catch me tomorrow. And if you guys ever need to reach out to someone while you guys are going through a rough period, with everything that's going on, I do have my Discord linked below. And I also, people reach out to me through email all the time, and I do my best to answer as quickly as possible. So don't be afraid to reach out. And especially with the Discord, the more people that we get on that server, we can actually turn that into a real support group. So we can have, if I'm not there at the time, you guys can talk amongst yourselves, because it's always positive vibes. So just tune into that, check all my info in the description box on my videos. And yeah, I'd love to have you guys. And hello, Super Anima. Good to see you. You always catch me at the end, but that's okay. Maybe you'll catch me next time. But I want you guys to know that you guys are going to do well in life the more that you invest in yourself and the more that you show yourself some self-love. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you all. Thank you so much for your love and support. You guys have changed my damn life. And until next time, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love. Night, night, y'all.